Hey everybody, Kelly Renee here. Mr. Caden is not here because Mr. Caden is at school. So I'm staying true to my word, and I have a cousin, Masume, and a Facebook friend, Kiana, and they both wanted me to talk about dark spots, and Kiana specifically skincare. And I had a lot of questions about skincare last night. So I am going to tell you what I've seen work for not just myself, but for clients. Um, Everyone, me, you, black, white, yellow, green, alien, cat, dog, indifferent, zombie. Everybody needs to cleanse, tone. Some people need a serum before their moisturizer and moisturize. But cleanse, tone, and moisturize are the three things that you must do. As an addendum, 2 to 3 times a week, you also want to mask and exfoliate. So that's going to be 5 steps. 3 steps Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 5 steps maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays. Or however often you give yourself the extra time for the exfoliation and the masking process. So I am going to talk about cleansers first. It does not have to be simple. I can tell you what I have used. And I alternate between using this cleanser and a different one. So actually what I'm using right now is Dove. Good old fashioned Dove soap. I literally have 20 bars of it up under my sink. Okay? What I use to cleanse my skin. Now keep in mind, I'm going to try to keep it budget friendly. But what I actually use to cleanse my skin is this baby. Okay? It is a Clarisonic Aria. I know that that is an expensive item for some women, but I can tell you that it has been worth every penny, the investment, for me at least. It's been worth every penny. So if at all possible, this works. I still use the sensitive brush head. All of them come with sensitive. When I change them every 3 months, I still use the sensitive brush head. I don't feel the need to go to the normal or the deep pore cleansing one or the acne one. I just don't feel the need to do it. So what I would do is obviously wet this a little under the water, and then actually take it while it's wet and wet the bar and rub it into the bar a little bit, and now I would cleanse with this. Or I sometimes reach for this, and this is Bobbi Brown Lathering Tube Soap. It seems to work pretty good. I know it smells excellent. It smells incredible, and that seems to work pretty well too. I just literally take a drop of that and put it right in the center of here, and I mean a drop, because it foams up. So that's going to be enough for cleansing. A good cleanser does not have to be expensive. Like I said, it really doesn't. So after cleansing, if this is the day you're going to exfoliate, the good news is you've probably already done it if you have this. If you don't, a good exfoliator doesn't really have to be expensive. It can be done with a baking soda paste right in your kitchen. I'm quite sure you have baking soda. A literal paste of baking soda. You want it to look almost like Elmer's glue from when you were little. So just that. Brown sugar and olive oil could be a good exfoliant. Or they also sell ready-made exfoliants now. There's an exfoliant that people have been using on their face that I don't like because I think it's too abrasive, and it's the St. Ives apricot scrub. I only use that on my feet and my elbows. I would never put that on my face because it's too harsh. But you do you. I wouldn't advise it. So after my cleansing, that can be your exfoliant. Like I said, those two things. So immediately after that, I'm probably going to shock you guys with this. But my toner is not very expensive at all. That's going to be good old-fashioned wood chaser. You can put it on a cotton swab, or you can find an empty spray bottle like this one and pour it in and just spray it on. Okay? You don't want to spray it too much because you don't want your face to be wet. You want it to still be able to dry in a good amount of time. So now that we're at toners, we're going to go straight into, if you did choose to use a serum. My serum is a little bit expensive, but it's a good one. My serum is Lancome Visionaire. And I do have the Lancome Genifique in the bathroom, but I'm trying to go through the Visionaire before I dip into my other stash of supplies. The easiest way to describe a serum that's going to be your first line of defense against any kind of hyperpigmentation, any kind of anti-aging, any kind of acne issues, anything. If you're having acne issues, your serum can contain salicylic acid. It can contain the things that, if you're having dry skin, you know, hyaluronic acid, it can contain that as well. It's kind of like the first line of defense in that hardcore, I'm going to do something about the issues that I'm having. The bonus is it also makes your moisturizer work that much better. So from there, we're going to go on to moisturizers. Right now, I am using Nourish Organic Face Lotion. It contains Moroccan oil, rose water, and shea butter. Now, I am a combination oily person, more so oily. I do have some dry parts of my face. I don't really get it in here, the T-zone, like people say down here. My T-zone starts here, nose, cheeks, and goes across. And it's that way for a lot of people, here and go down. That's where my T starts, and that's completely normal. A lot of people, I know I don't get a lot of oil at the top. So there we go. And if you do happen to mask after you do your exfoliation, a good option, obviously, I love the Queen Helene mint. Actually, I'm out of that one. I would have grabbed that bottle, but since I'm out of it, I like to use what I already have in my bathroom and ignore, you know, the makeup on there. I use the Boscia Clarifying Detox Mask, and so that's going to be my mask. And that is a very simple skincare routine for anybody to follow. So I hope I answered some questions. I came to you without any makeup on because I want you to see what skincare can do. I am a 38-year-old female. I hope you can see that I'm female. But skincare is the first line of defense for any kind of makeup you're putting on looking smooth and looking good. I was taught a long time ago, my Aunt Charlotte, who's not here with us anymore, I went through a bad skincare period, and she reined me in with simple. It was a Johnson & Johnson deep pore cleanser. It was witch hazel, and it was oil of Olay. And those three things, she told me, I remember what she told me, it does not have to be complicated, but it has to work. So you have to figure out what works for you. Drugstore, there are some excellent drugstore, you know, things that they're excellent. Trust me, they are. But I don't want you drugstore ladies to think that the department store things are just marked up and they don't work and they're just trying to get people to pay, because there are some excellent, expensive department store items. I am so serious. They are so wonderful. La Prairie and La Mer carry some great products. Great. So I don't want you to think that because they're so expensive that they don't work. No, they work very well. But I think that's going to be it for skincare because I feel like I'm rambling and the window's open, so you probably hear geese. So that's it. If you have any more questions about skincare, leave it below this video and I will attempt to answer them. So remember, as long as you're oily, you're using oil-free products, that'll be fine. And just go from there. Try and see what works for you. But you definitely want to cleanse, tone, and moisturize every day. And you definitely want to exfoliate and mask 2 to 3 times a week, in addition to cleansing, toning, and moisturizing. And if you feel a serum will help you, they are very inexpensive, good working serums that you can get at the drugstore. So, thank you. Bye.